Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Swekha Mehta. I'm a physiotherapist specializing in orthopedics and sports physiotherapy and also women's health. I am an internationally accredited tutor for Kinetic Control, which is a company based in the UK. Uh, the topic today that I'm discussing is exercises post delivery. Now, exercises post first, we need to know why we should be exercising post delivery or the importance of exercising. Our body goes through a lot of changes, a lot of hormonal changes, for which we need to bring them back to normal, and that is why we exercise. So the different changes that occur in the body are one, the abdominal muscles, they get stretched because of the weight of the abdomen, because of the weight of the belly and the baby. The abdominal muscles tend to split into two. Which is what in medical terms we call diastasis recti, which is a very common condition to occur, and if not treated can cause many other problems later on in the future. So that is one most important reason. Two is because of the hormones again. All our muscles and ligaments become lax, they become overly stretched, they become very elastic in nature, and because of which, especially in the low back and the pelvis area, so that is the reason why we'll end up getting back pain. So that is one change that occurs. The third is the pelvic floor muscles. So from within, where the uterus is, where our baby is held, the muscles which help hold the baby also become overly stretched, and that can, if not exercised and brought back to normal, can lead to uterine prolapse, the uterus coming out, and that is another complication that occurs. Then is also that because of milk production, the breasts get engorged, they become heavy, can sometimes even cause mastitis and pain. So if all of that happens, that also leads to upper back pain. So that these are the changes that occur in our body, which is why we need to compensate, exercise, and be aware of them, so that we can stay clear of these complications in the future. Now, coming to the exercises. Now, for those, let's segregate the exercises. So, one important thing to know is for those who have undergone a normal delivery, exercises can be started after 4 weeks. We always check with the gynecologist before starting the exercise, just as a precautionary measure. But usually, after a normal delivery, post 4 weeks, we can start doing all kinds of exercises. A general walk can be started at 3 weeks, but any kind of other exercises we recommend at least 4 weeks and after. For those who have undergone a cesarean section, we prefer to wait a minimum of 6 weeks and maximum of 8 weeks. So after 8 weeks, you can definitely start. At 6 weeks, we again take a confirmation from the gynecologist saying that the stitches have healed, the sutures are fine, the scar is healed nicely, and then move forward with our exercises. Now, the type of exercises that one we need to do importantly is strengthening the core muscles of the body. We need to strengthen the abdominal muscles. We need to strengthen the back muscles. So when the two muscle groups are strengthened, the entire core of the body gets strengthened. That is how we land up avoiding any kind of back pain in the future. Back pain not only occurs because of laxity in the ligaments and the muscles and the weight of the baby that you were carrying for 9 months, but it also occurs because most of us undergo an epidural injection in the back. So when an epidural injection is given in the back, that tends to give inflammation for a certain amount of time, which can also cause back pain. So for back pain, one, we need to do the abdominal exercises. So we treat the abdominal muscles in the front and we treat the back muscles at the back. So different kinds of exercises, right from cat camel exercises, pelvic tilt exercises, pelvic rotation exercises, exercises to strengthen the back in muscles in terms of bridging, in terms of doing supervised crunches for the abdominal muscles. It is not like a normal crunch that we do when we exercise otherwise. These are crunches which are very supervised, which are modified and can be done only post pregnancy because they help in strengthening our abdominal muscles, our oblique muscles. So the exercise stays very different. uh, then what we also need to do is treat the diastasis recti. So for those people who have a diastasis recti problem where the muscle or the abdominal muscle has split into two, we again have to do exercises to make sure that the muscle is bridged back together. So again, in this is where we push the abdominal muscles together and at the same time land up strengthening them by doing a certain level of curl ups, which is a very basic level. It is again making it very clear that this is not the level of crunches that you do when you are doing a normal workout. It is a supervised modified crunch. The third set of exercises, which is really important, is the one where you do for your pelvic floor. These are called your Kegel exercises. Now, Kegel exercises are exercises which help in strengthening the pelvic floor muscles. So, what you have to do is you can do these exercises in a lying down position, in a sitting position, in a standing position. You have to feel your pelvic floor muscles. It is as good as you are feeling a pull in from deep into your vagina. So the area that you are actually tightening is your vaginal muscles. You pull them in, you hold them for a few seconds and you relax. And this is an exercise which is of a very deep muscle and therefore you cannot see it from outside. It is just a feeling of the muscle being pulled up towards your chest. You hold it for 10 seconds and you relax. These are called Kegel exercises, and you can get in touch with your local physio to just learn how to do this exercise. The third set of exercises is breathing exercises. And breathing exercises are very, very important because after you deliver, there is just so much happening in and around that the time for relaxation, the time to unwind is kind of a little squashed. So this gives you time to relax. It increases the blood circulation in your body, which would then therefore help in your body to heal. It would also help your body to produce more milk for your baby. So breathing exercises helps you calm down. You can calm down, you can relax, and you can just generally uplift your mood. You can generally uplift your body capacity when you do because the oxygenation level in your body increases. The next set of exercises that we do is general leg and hand exercises. Hand strengthening is something which is very important because as your baby grows, as your baby increases weight and you're carrying the baby around, you don't want any further complications to happen in terms of neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain. So it is good to keep strengthening your arms because you are going to keep carrying your baby for at least a good 6 to 9 months, and that would be very, very important for you to do. Leg exercises are again important because they help in improving overall body circulation. You're going to find that you're going to be lying down and sitting for most part of the day because you spend maximum amount of time feeding your baby. So when you're walking around, doing ankle foot exercises, moving your toes, circulating your ankles round and round, this increases the general body circulation, especially in the lower half of the body, which requires maximum amount of healing, whether it is a C-section or a normal delivery. Your uterus has to heal, the sutures and the scars have to heal. Uh, the most important thing apart from exercising is also you having to take care of your posture. It is very important that you remember to sit, stand, feed in the right posture, because when you feed in a wrong posture, when you're stooping down too much, what will happen is over a period of time you will start getting back pain. So, even it is an unsaid thing that the back has to be very relaxed, because, like I said, most of your day will go in feeding. There are different feeding postures that you can attain to. You can feed in sitting down with a feeding pillow or regular pillows. You can stack them, put your baby on it so you're not carrying your baby. Your arms are not heavy carrying your baby. You have to bring the baby to the breast. Don't take the breast to the baby, because if you take the breast to the baby, again you are stooping down, you're bending forwards, which will give you not only upper back pain, but it will eventually translate lower down as well. So you must sit with good back support so that your back muscles are relaxed. If you are comfortable feeding in sitting, you can, this is the way you do it. If you're comfortable feeding in lying down, lie down on your side, keep pillows at the back, feed your baby in a very relaxed position. Usually we recommend that if you have any back issues, try and get used to feeding in a lying down position. However, we don't recommend that initially in the first 1 or 2 months, because your baby is a little tiny. But as your baby grows and as you get used to feeding in the lying down position, this is the most comfortable position to be in. When you're also in terms of posture, when you're changing your baby's diaper, your nappies, make sure the baby is at your level. So either you have a diaper table or you kneel down at the baby's level. Don't bend forwards to change the nappy, because that again aggravates back pain. What you are also then looking to do is when you're carrying your baby. Baby carriers are a new thing right now. So, getting the right carrier, making sure that it is worn in the right position so that your shoulders are not stooping. मतलब in the sense कि जब when you are carrying the baby, when आप carry कर रहे हो, you carry the baby chest level पे. ओके, डोंट कैरी द बेबी टू हाई, डोंट कैरी द बेबी टू लो. आपका अगर बेबी कैरियर यहाँ से नीचे है, जैसे बेबी का हेड चिन तक नहीं आ रहा है, यू विल लैंड अप स्टूपिंग. तो बेबी कैरिंग इन द राइट पोस्चर इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. अगर आप बेबी को स्ट्रोलर में लेके जा रहे हैं, यू आर गोइंग इन अ प्रैम, द हाइट ऑफ द प्रैम should be up to your level of the hands. अगर बहुत नीचे है तो again आप bend forward करेंगे, again you will stoop and again chances of back pain. So these are the different postures that you have to take care. अपने day to day activities में postures change करिए. Be aware of how you are doing every single activity, and that is how you can prevent and decrease the amount of back, shoulder, neck pain that you are getting. Okay, also what you have to do is remember that postpartum depression is a very common sign and symptom. Keep yourself happy, do not stress. आप stress लेंगे, that will affect you, that will affect the baby, that will affect the milk supply. So do not stress on any kind of pain. Pain can be taken care of very easily, and if you stress, the stress will also add on to your pain, and that will make you feel worse. So again, what helps here is your breathing exercises. अगर आपका सिजेरियन सेक्शन हुआ है तो इन द इनिशियल फर्स्ट 3 weeks यू मस्ट टेक केयर ऑफ द वुंड. जो स्कार है उसको संभालना है. अगर खांसी है, सर्दी है, यू हैव टू मेक श्योर यू कीप अ पिलो और अ चद्दर ऑन योर स्कार एंड देन यू स्नीज एंड यू कॉफ. सो दैट वेज आप वो सूचर्स को ब्रेक नहीं होने दे रहे हैं, एंड यू आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ इट. सो दिस इज जस्ट अ स्मॉल जनरल जिस्ट of what kind of exercises you have to do, what you have to do the exercises, and how you have to take care of your posture, कि आपको ये सब problems आगे जाके नहीं हो. If you don't have any back pain, also strengthening your abdomen and strengthening your back muscles is very important to go back to your original capacity pre-pregnancy capacity and pre-pregnancy strength. Okay, so now what I will do is I will now take a couple of questions that we have got. Um Varsha says, "Hello, doctor. Nice topic. Thank you so much, Varsha. I hope I have tried to cover quite a lot and I have been informative in these 15 minutes that I had. We have Lakshmi Mishra who says, when can I start doing pelvic floor exercises? Pelvic floor exercises can be started right away, Lakshmi. They can be started on day one itself. However, abdominal and back exercises have to be started depending on a normal delivery or a cesarean delivery, as I mentioned in my talk. Um, we have Navlaks Kapoor who says, what is the right time to start exercising? My baby is 15 days old. Navlaks, it is um, like I said, depending upon the this thing, what do you call, whether it is a normal delivery or a C-section. If you have a normal delivery, you can start after 4 weeks. If it is a cesarean section, you can start after 6 to 8 weeks after consulting with your uh, gynac. We have Revati Rajamani who says, I had a C-section. Can I start belly exercises? Yes, you can. Again, after 6 or 8 weeks of your C-section. Sonam Patel says, can you help with a few exercises? So yes, Sonam, what I can do is we have different exercises for different group of muscles. So for your back exercises, you can do pelvic tilts, you can do pelvic rotations, you can do bridging, you can do back strengthening exercises in terms of your um, Bhujangasana and other general yoga asanas which need to be modified depending on what stage post pregnancy you are on. You have to do pelvic floor exercises which are called your Kegel exercises. Then we have Bhavna Anatkat who is saying, what is the best exercise after cesarean? Immediately after cesarean, the best exercises are three. One is your breathing exercises and pelvic floor exercises. Two is strengthening exercises for your abdominal and back exercises. And three is posture correction and maintenance. And then we have Madhvi Cholera. I have back pain after delivery. Can you suggest any exercises for that? So, Madhvi, as I mentioned before, it would be good that you connect to a local physiotherapist who will evaluate your back pain in terms of pain, in terms of what kind of back pain you have and the area of your back pain. Is it specific? Is it radiating? Because depending on that, the exercises will change a little bit. But if I am to give you a general set of exercises, pelvic rotations, pelvic tilts, and muscle strengthening exercises are the paths that you have to follow to treat your back pain. And the second most important thing is your feeding posture, your nappy changing posture, and the posture in which you carry your baby. That has to change as well. So, all that needs to be evaluated by your local physiotherapist before getting a set of exercises that you do so that you can get rid of your back pain all in the next couple of weeks. So yes, I think this is where my time gets up, and I have answered a couple of questions to the best of my ability. So, thank you everyone. I hope this was informative and this helps you all to get into better shape and better help post your deliveries. All the best and do take care. Thank you so much.